Genetic engineering is a process where scientists take genes from one species and force it into the DNA of other species.
Every single independent study conducted on the impact of genetically modified food shows that it damages organs, it causes infertility, it causes immune system failure, it causes holes in the GI tract, it causes multiple organ system failure.
There's a whole lot to unpack in this video, so let's talk about it. The first and probably most important is the fact that every single study done has shown that GMOs cause organ failure. In fact, there's only been one study ever done demonstrating that GMOs have any sort of organ system impact. This was done by a group called the IRT, which fed rats a diet containing GMO potatoes for 10 days. And they saw adverse impacts on virtually every organ system. And they claimed that it was due to the GMO process making these potatoes more toxic. I'm not quite sure what potatoes these scientists were using, but scientists across the US and other countries have tried to replicate the results and have never found anything of the like. They don't see any organ toxicity or any other adverse health effect. However, a very large meta-analysis of all of the studies about genetically modified crops demonstrate that they reduce pesticide use by about 37%, increase crop yields by about 22%, and they found absolutely no adverse effects in humans. Studies looking at the effects of GMOs on fertility and sperm health found no adverse impacts. The only time GMOs have been indicated to cause infertility is due to the fact that most soy products are made out of GMO soy. And when you feed animals an extremely high amount of soy, it can cause signs of infertility in male animals due to the fact that soy contains a molecule called a phytoestrogen, which mimics the body's natural reproductive hormone called estrogen, which in men at high concentration can lower fertility. The first thing to know is that all soy products contain phytoestrogens, whether or not they come from GMO soy or not. And the other thing is, at normal physiological levels that we can get from our diet, many safety studies have been done on soy, and it does not appear to cause feminization in men or have any effect on male or female fertility, except for a few very rare case reports of people consuming a very high amount of soy every single day, already with pre-existing health conditions. Many people like to scare you about GMOs, but there's really no biologically relevant way that they could have any adverse impacts. The only way they could somehow cause an impact is if it motivates farmers to use more pesticides, because many GMOs cause plants to become pesticide resistant. This is technically a good thing because pesticides will kill weeds but not the crops. However, in some circumstances, it may increase pesticide use. However, in the study I just showed you, it does actually appear that GMOs decrease pesticide use. And they also increase crop yield and can increase nutrient density of many crops, which is vital for helping feed the entire world. Trust me, for a long period of time, I was under the assumption that GMOs are somehow bad until I learned what GMOs actually are. And if you actually look into what GMOs are, and you look into all of the research and safety studies that have been done on it, GMOs actually appear to be health promoting. And for the most part, you probably don't need to spend a ton more on non-GMO products because they're not really providing you with any benefit. And if you want to learn how to take control of your health and energy, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.